Sooner Scoop HD.
Been planning that for a few weeks now. Had to ask the dad first, so thankfully I got to ask him a couple weeks ago after the Baylor game, and I've just been praying about it. And obviously, I'm so thankful to know Grace and have met her at OU, and she's awesome. So, got to marry the woman of my dreams, and that's by the grace of God for sure. So I'm happy.
Where was the ring?
So it was actually in my locker in the locked area, and right after we won, I sprinted in there to grab it and ran back out because I didn't trust myself. I was going to put it in the kicker bag, and I thought that was a bad idea, so I waited.
I saw that, and you ran right past me like dead sprint. The first thought was, I thought maybe that's what you were going to do.
Yeah.
What was your thinking? What was your thinking when you were going to do that sprint? Like, how nervous were you?
Thankfully,
excited?
yeah, I wasn't really nervous. Thankfully, I was more so excited because I knew that God already had this happen for a reason. So I was super just pumped up, and like I said, Grace is so awesome. So it was a great feeling. I'm happy we got the win too, and then I got to do that right after. But I was excited, not really nervous.
Do you remember what you said to her?
Yes. So she actually, when I asked her to be my girlfriend, I actually made her a note, and I said, "Will you be my girlfriend?" And then she looked up and said yes. So I didn't even verbally say it. So this time I made her. She gives me like a game day card with a verse on it. And on the back of her game day card, I wrote, "I have a question to ask you. Will you be my wife?" And then she looked up and I said, "Will you marry me?" And so I think it went really good. And yeah, I'm just so grateful she said yes.
What was on the card today?
What was on the card?
Yeah.
The verse?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that's so funny you ask. It's crazy. Like, it's a verse in the book of Psalms that says that God, basically I'm paraphrasing, but how every day was written before one came to be, and how God formed me in my mother's womb. And so I knew that this day was already planned by the Lord, and so I'm so grateful to live it out. And it was just really a lot of fun. I'm grateful.
And
yes.
What was that moment like with their dad asking permission?
Oh, that was fun. That was fun. I actually asked him on the field too. So I asked her dad for permission on the field, and I asked Grace to marry me on the field. So what are the odds of that? But he's an awesome guy. He served in the Air Force as well, so I've just a lot of respect for him, and he's a great guy. And thankfully, he respects me enough too to say yes. So I'm definitely thankful.
How odd is it? People prying into your personal life, like with the engagement and that type of stuff. I mean, is it kind of surreal a little bit? Like,
yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun. I think it's just the right amount. Nothing too personal, but just enough to. I think Grace and I are both grateful to be here at Oklahoma and get to know the community and hopefully be a good example. Even though I'm obviously not perfect, so but we enjoy being able to know people and, like I said, not be too private, but public enough to get to know people and hopefully be a good example.
What about the way that your teammates reacted to it, and how many of them knew that this was coming?
Pretty much only the specialists knew it was coming, and I didn't even originally. I wasn't even have teammates around, but I was like, you know what, this might be better. So I started calling people around. I got David Webu, Danny, then they saw Stoops. I said, Stoops, get over here. And so it wasn't the biggest crowd ever, but thankfully there was a big enough crowd to where it was kind of more exciting. I feel like. So it was fun.
Did you get it on video?
Yeah, yes sir. Yeah, it'll be on my vlog on my YouTube channel. Hang time. Subscribe.
How excited are you to get that up there for everybody to see?
I'm very excited. Lord willing, we'll get that up there pretty soon, maybe next week.
And then just gotta ask you about the game today too. Getting the win.
Yeah.
A lot of opportunities for you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how do you feel like things went for you today, and what's that like to, get 11 punts in a game?
Yeah, I'm so thankful we got the win. I think there's a few punts I would want back to maximize better, but I'm thankful I got also a few that were really good. So and then the rest I feel like I was doing my job, not letting him return it and getting just a good enough distance. But a couple I want back, but I feel like even like the Iowa State game, it's never a perfect game. So I'm just thankful the punt team did well. Casey did a good job snapping. We covered, and I feel like we were at least effective for punting 11 times.
Did you feel like you were on today just because, I mean, you had a couple of, I think you had a 64 and a 67-yard punt back to back. And did you feel pretty good going into this game?
Yeah, I felt good. I had a really good week of practice and been really focused, and I knew that if I was going to propose, I had to have a good enough game. So that was extra motivation on top, for sure.
Sooner Scoop HD.